Such a right here. Like, this dude was randomly walking down the street, right? When I went to walk down the street, then he sat right across from my house. Like, why you gotta sit right there? Like, what are you doing? That's what I'm saying. Random as hell, just walking up and down the street. Random. Hella random. Hella fucking weird. Let me lock all of my doors. 'Cause, hell, that was just mad random. So random. Like, out of all doors for you to stop in front of, you stop in front of mine. Now we about to go spy on him. We gonna see what this guy's up to because he's weird. So hold on, y'all. We gonna see what this weird is. He mad weird. Look at him. I guess he talking to somebody on the phone, but to still sit on somebody's random block is insane. Ooh, is he crying? He must be like depressed or something. Oh, this guy, look, y'all see him out there? Just, just sitting outside. Hella random. Cause when I was sitting on my porch, right, I seen him sit down the street at the bus stop. Like I seen him sit just like that. He said he had sat down at the bus stop. Cause when I'm outside, I peep everything. So he was outside down the street. And I said to myself, I want to walk to the corner and back. Cause I was sitting outside for like a good 45 minutes, you know? Like, I don't even know where he came from, but y'all seen like I had sat my phone on the porch. I sat my phone on the porch inside my door. Inside my door, because I got two doors. So I sat it in between both doors. And he started walking down the street, like he came from around the corner. Oh yeah, he talking to somebody on the phone. Oh, he crying. Well, he hurt about something. I see a little can next to him, but that gotta be like a ginger ale, because it got a straw in it. It don't look like a beer can. Unless that's like some cut water. Everybody will be talking about the cut water. Like, I ain't never drink that shit. I don't want that. I'm not trying to drink nothing new. I just stick to my regular old, what is it? Carloso, the wine. I usually just drink that or the barefoot or, I just drink regular wine. Moscato, regular wine, but I haven't had wine in like a few months. But yeah, he probably crying. But he started walking down the street. And when I got to the corner, I just looked left and right because I did leave my phone in between the doors. And when I looked, he was parking his keister. Those are my next door neighbors. He was parking his keister right across from my door. And I'm like, bro. I ain't say that to him, but I just acted like I was minding my business, picked up my phone, looked down the street as if I was waiting for somebody to come down the street. And I grabbed my phone and I came in the house and put all the locks on the door, all of them, because, okay, what you doing? What he about to do? He about to smoke. You looking for a lighter? Yeah, them bugs out there. You better be careful. He must be about to smoke something. Yep. Thank God. Well, at least somebody talking to him because I wasn't gonna say nothing to him. I don't know him. He talking about I just got right here. Yeah, just some random nigga sitting in the corner. Strange. But you feel me? I have had been through those situations where it's like, I'm stressed out. I go for a walk, but I never sit on the edge of the corner or the edge of the street and just post up. Never not. Yeah, you see how he keep putting it to his mouth? He rolling up. But that's that nah. If anything, I'ma roll up before I walk out that door. Get one of those little roll up tubes, put my spliff inside of that, and take a nice slow walk as I walk. Like I'm not gonna stop and sit on nobody's block, especially if you don't live on this block. Like, because you definitely can't live across the street because it's a school across the street. So everybody that lives on this block lives on this side of the street that I live on. So you don't look like none of my neighbors. So you definitely don't live on this block because at the end of the block is the police precinct or like one of the headquarters or something like that. Or maybe it's a place that they just like, I don't know. I think it's a police precinct or it's just a place where they come to like um maybe fix the cars or something like that. I'm about to call the police. Mm-mm. No, I'm not gonna call the police because he's not doing anything. Yes, he is bold to just be sitting there on somebody's random block like that. But y'all see how he got his feet stretched out? He got like his feet stretched out, like he like it's given depressed. It's given he going through something probably, and he just don't really care where he posting up at. But it was just mad random to me that he he just stopped right in front of my door. What is he taking to the head like that? And you littering? I hope that wasn't pills. You do not need to be taking pills, my brother. And you're about to it look like you're about to smoke too. But yes, very bold to just mm-mm. What did he just take? Y'all, one time, right? It was like around 5 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? There was this man that was walking outside. It was two of them. It was two men that was walking outside. And, one of them looked like he was on drugs, clearly. And it was another guy that was with him. He looked at like, young, like around my age, like in his 30s. And why, when they was walking down the street, the 30-year-old looking guy pulled a bag of dope out his fucking bag, whatever, his pocket, whatever, and he sniffed that shit. I said, "Oh no, 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 no!" I said, "I said, not you looking like you in your 30s, getting high." And see, that be the thing, cause it's like, look, see them bugs fucking you up. You can't sit out here just random like that. Mm-hmm. Itchy, itchy. You start taking pills, you drink too much, you smoke too much. Eventually, it's like it starts to become like not enough. But that's if you really into, like, I'm not even going to say that applies to everybody because I do know people that smoke and drink. I don't associate people, I don't associate myself with people that take pills because you feel me, that means like you pushing it now. You feel me, like you pushing it. So I said to myself, I'm glad I got to see it because if I'm ever walking to the store or anywhere and I see that guy, I know not to speak to you because from the way that the guy looked, he looked at like, the dealer, but not you using your own product, not you, because it looked like he was, selling something to the other guy, because that's what it kind of looked like. But then he pulled out the bag and he took it. I said, oh, so that's because the other guy clearly looked like he was already high. And I said, oh, so that's for you. Girl, I do not know. Just some random ass nigga. And he's on the phone. Hold on. I'm about to go get my stand. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to go get my stand so I can put it in my hand. Pick out my hand. I have no idea why he's sitting out there. Beats me. Girl, let him in. I don't even know who he is. I don't give a fuck. I don't know that nigga. I do not know that man. I don't know that man at all. There we go. Because I can't keep holding that phone perfectly like that. I don't know that man. I do not know him. We just gonna sit here and see what this nigga really up to. He looked like he on the phone with somebody. He looking a little stressed out. Maybe it's over a girl. Girl, I said I don't know him. I don't know that man. I never seen him a day before in my life. I don't know who he is. When I came outside, like 45 minutes ago, I was sitting outside. There was nobody outside. Um, I seen him down the street and he was sitting at the bus stop. Just like that. Like literally sitting on the curb just like that. And like a good 10, 15 minutes went by. He wasn't sitting there no more. So I wasn't really paying no attention to him, but I said to myself, I want to walk down the street just to stretch my legs a little bit. So when I went to go walk down the street, I seen him come around the corner because clearly he wearing a white t-shirt, can't miss him. So I said, okay. And I only walked to the corner. I literally walked to the corner and came back. And when I turned around, to walk back down the street, um, oh, you said you throwing up 10 times? Damn, girl. And when I came and walked back down the street, I seen him going to sit down, literally right across the street from my house. So I, grabbed my phone and I went in the house. Thank God I had all the lights off too, because like I got the double door, and the first door is clear, it's glass. And when the lights is on and it's dark outside, you can see directly into my house. But I'm glad that I had the lights off because it's dark. So when you open the door, you don't see nothing. And I just put all the locks on the door because I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And why are you sitting randomly in the middle of the block like that? Like, then I seen him drop his head down like once or twice, like he was ready to cry. And he do look like he on the phone with somebody. So I'ma assume it's a girl. If it's not a girl, maybe he lost his job, maybe he lost his mama, his pops, or something. But he clearly stressing. I don't know. I tell you this much though, as long as he stay his ass away from here, he better stay across that street. Cause I'll go boil some sugar and some water on the stove right now and add some oatmeal to it. I'll throw that shit right on his ass. Cause I don't know you. And it's crazy because my boyfriend literally, he just left. He just left and went to work. I swear to God, I will put a pot on the stove with some water and some sugar. And y'all know when water and sugar boil, that shit comes real tacky and sticky, like a real crystally liquid. I'll throw that shit right on his ass. He all itchy and shit. Mm-mm. Y'all watch him, y'all. I'm about to go put some water on the stove. Hold on, you guys. Let me answer this text. His legs look hella little. He look like fucking Roscoe from Martin. He better not knock on this door. Damn, who was that? Somebody flew by on a bike fast as hell. They be zooming on those e-bikes. Look, he steady scratching and itching and shit. Look, itchy as hell. Cause if your blood type is O positive, the mosquitoes, let me tell you something, those nocturnal bugs, they ain't no joke. The bugs that come out at night, they are more vicious than the bugs in the daytime. I really feel like nighttime bugs, the bugs that hide in the dark, way more vicious. Way more vicious. Like them shits be wanting blood. Even if they don't want your blood, they just want to land on you and shit. Like want your warmth. Like got bit once on your stomach. I think the worst spot that I ever got bit on was like my upper ankle. That shit was kicking my ass. I'm like, oh my God, this shit itch. The mosquitoes last year was fucking, them shits was a different breed. I don't know what the fuck was up with those. Like, and see, it rained today. It rained today. Just a little bit though. But when it rained, it's moisture outside. Fucking bugs. They need to get they thirsty too. So it be hella random ass fucking bugs coming out. Mosquitoes want to lurk at night. Cause mosquitoes come out day and night, but I feel like at nighttime they definitely be lurking. And we gonna watch his ass, and we gonna stay on his ass until this nigga like leave. Because when people are like emotional or in distress, like they just do random shit, and you will not be doing no random shit over here. Cause I will end this motherfucking live. I will call the cops. I'm gonna call my boyfriend. I'm gonna throw that fucking pot of water on you. Look, y'all see he itchy than a motherfucker. Like, look, he just keep itching. Like, them bugs, and you sitting directly under the light. So gnats and mosquitoes, you looking like a piece of chicken under the hot light right now. You're looking like a piece of chicken underneath the hot light, or a hot dog in the rotisserie, New York style. I love a hot dog on the rotisserie though. I love when a hot dog is, I don't like boiled hot dogs. I do love when they get like seared. Ain't nothing like a hot dog off the grill though. When it's like burnt a little bit, got a little barbecue sauce on it because it's next to the barbecue chicken and shit. Mm. I love a barbecue hot dog with potato salad. So fucking good. And yes, I'll do a grilled hot dog, right? He called himself a lift? Oh, I bet. Get out of here. Oh, that's not for him? Who in that lift? Hold on, y'all. Who in the lift? Oh, that's he talking to. Oh, she pulled out a cigarette. Okay. I know her. She an older lady. She be with the family that live next door. See, I know everybody that live on this block. You ain't gotta talk to all your neighbors, but it's important. See, she just lit her cigarette. Ooh. You don't have to talk to all your neighbors, but it's important to know your neighbors. Cause you'll live next to some people and people be like, I don't know who they is. I don't know who none of my neighbors are. How the fuck you don't know who none of your neighbors are? Like, you don't have to communicate with none of your neighbors to know who they are. You gotta know who lives on your block. Now, the people that live next door to the left, they a bit rowdy, y'all. They be arguing, they be drinking, they be playing music and shit. You know, they a little rowdy. The people that live next door to my right, they they pretty chilled. You can I know it's a couple of kids that live upstairs because I be hearing them running around. It's a couple of dudes that live up there. I think it's a mom that live up there. You know, the family that lived next door to me, I believe it's no the second family that lives next door to me on my left. I believe it's a guy. It's a guy. I be seeing dudes come out of that house mainly, and I think that's a guy's house. I seen his face plenty of times. And then there's another one, and I think that's just like a regular old family. Like I don't know them at all. I barely see them, but I know it's a family that live in that house. Like it's what one, two, three, four, five. It's five houses on this block. Five houses. So I only got to know five neighbors. It's more houses that go down um on the right side, but that's literally all the way down the street. But on this across the street from me where he's sitting right there, that's a school. And when you go further down the block on the left, I mean, excuse me, on the right, who that walking by? Okay, that's a random person walking by. Yeah, he looked too. He like, nigga, you just sitting there. That must be a mouth he rubbing in between his hands. Um, it's a church, and then it's like the playground of the school, I think, or it's another school. Yeah, get your ass up. Where he going, y'all? Where he going? Where he going? And you just gonna leave a can like that? Where you going? Oh, he talking to somebody. So he about to go through the back door. What back door? Not this back door. Come here, y'all. Let's check. Where he at? Oh, he must know those people that live next door. All right. Shit. Look, as long as hey Chevy, as long as he don't come knocking on this motherfucking door and try to get up in here. Cause I ain't gonna be nobody's victim. We don't do victims. We do not do victims over here. Hold on, y'all. My boyfriend texted me. All right. So just had to make sure because you Not here. So look, got the water, had the water boiling. Hmm. I really don't feel like making this burger. Yeah, he was hella creepy sitting there like that. And I literally don't like people that litter like that because if you going inside, oh, they going crazy with the World Cup thing. That's that. Like, if you going inside somebody's house, take your trash with you. Why you gotta leave your trash on the street? I don't understand that. All right. Hold up, y'all. Let me pour this in the toilet. I just don't understand people that litter. I've never been a litter bug. I don't like it. This is keeping us trying. I gotta make myself a burger. I am a little hungry, so I'm gonna make myself a burger real quick, and then we're gonna pop on divorce court because I've been booked for that lately. I love Judge Lynn. I swear to God, like, she's rational, she's smart, she's beautiful, she's informative, she's God fearing. I really love her. She's fair. She's not disrespectful. And see, y'all, those people that live over there next door, they be having a lot of people coming to their house. A lot of people. Like, I see sometimes who the regular people are that come over to their house, but they always do got like random ass people coming over to their house. That's why I didn't know who that guy was, but right as he was about to get up, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go through the back door." So clearly, he know who they are. But whatever. Yeah, that's why I don't have braces. Miss November is mean. I had to unfollow. Girl, a lot of people had to get away from that channel. Ever since old girl bought her that couch, she was tripping over cash apps, talking disrespectful to people. Mm-mm. I got away from that. I was like, yeah, I don't like where this is going. I just stopped showing up. You feel me? I stopped showing up, and I forget the girl's name. One of the girls like came over to my channel and was like, "Oh, could you message November and ask her why she blocked me? I didn't do anything." I'm like, first of all, hello. First off, hello. Secondly, if you've been going to November's channel diligently, you would know that you have not seen me over there. Hold on, y'all. Where am I? You would know that you haven't seen me over there. I don't have November's number. We're gonna call November Maurice. I do not have Maurice's number. So I can't do nothing for you, baby. And I say, I forgot that girl's name. And I'm saying to myself, like, if he blocked you, and you ain't do anything, you shouldn't want that person to unblock you. You shouldn't want to go back. Like, that would have been enough for me. Yeah, I got from over there. A lot of people that's on my channel stop going over there. She put in her response that majority of her subscribers ain't shit. That's because he want everybody to put money in his channel all the fucking time. Ooh, that's toasting really nice. Want everybody to put money into the channel all the time. Like, at the end of the day, you a grown ass man. You feel me? You a grown ass man. Don't nobody gotta keep giving you money. As much as you all up in the malls, get you a job at the mall. Like, to be honest with you, it's hard for certain people to get a job at the mall because they like, you never know who's hiring. You're constantly at that mall. Like, I'm pretty sure you could get you a job in there because you're always there. But um I had went to his channel because I said, hey, look, tell your sister. No matter of fact, no. Before I even did that, homeboy was telling people that, oh, he let me go because we wasn't really seeing eye to eye like that. And I'm saying to myself, like, what? I'm still a moderator on your channel. Why are you telling people that you let me go when I left? Like, I left. I seen how you was like blocking people and kicking out people for having their own opinion. You know, people naturally was saying, I can't give you money right now. Or people was naturally saying, like, I don't want to give you no money. You feel me? Your channel, there's no obligation for people to give you money. There's no obligation. There's no contract that people sign when they subscribe to your channel and it says, oh, in order to subscribe to this channel, you'll have to be able to pay. So the fact that people aren't paying for your so-called exclusive content, you want to kick them off the channel because one person bought you some stuff or they bought you a couch and now you feeling yourself and you feel like, yeah, well, I'm gonna just everybody gotta give me something. Everybody gotta drop something in my cash app. And then somebody was saying, y'all, this is a bunch of orange and lime peelings that I keep because I'm always crafting up some type of beauty product. We about to make some limeade, but regular without the cream. It's just like you trying to make people feel obligated to pay you money is wild. You know, I tried to put him on to like getting, monetized so he could make money on YouTube. And the other moderator, I forgot her name. Hold on, y'all. Hi, Justin. Not trying to get you to moderate. What? Not trying to force you to be a moderator. Uh-uh. And which is crazy to me because the last time that I was there and the last time that I checked, um, Selma was your moderator. What happened to her? Like, everybody don't want to be a moderator. You feel me? And it's like I told the girls in the chat. At the end of the day, people don't only come just for you. They come for the chat. You feel me? People love the chat. They love how they can communicate with everybody. They love how everybody gets along with each other. And clearly, now that your channel is not like that, it goes to show that it wasn't you that was making your channel like that. It's your viewers, it's your community. Like, he just went about his channel all the wrong way. Started showing his true colors. And that's why you don't have no friends in real life. You always saying that, I know bitches. I got friends that I fuck with in real life. You don't. You don't. You don't. Because real people in real life, they gonna check you. They gonna check you. I'm cooking a burger, making me some limeade. Like, just being nasty to people. And it's like, oh, y'all come to the channel, y'all don't support. If you was handling your channel correctly, people wouldn't have to give you money all the time because you'll be making money just from people showing up, hitting the like button, and getting the views. And I tried to tell old girl, I'm like, he could make so much money on YouTube. And she was like, oh, the reason why he don't is because it's gonna mess with his SSI money. And let me tell you something. That money that you make from SSI disability or whatever, that YouTube money could top that if you do it right. Tried to help him out. Jesus. I'm like, download YouTube Studio so you can figure out how much you got going on, how much you need to do, da 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 da. Like trying to put them on. They don't want to do it. Like this is the way for you to make money off of YouTube. This is a way for you to not have to ask your subscribers to give you anything. The girl worried about me sat on Discord. My brother had to reset my computer and stuff. Word. Cursing subscribers out because they found the criminal record is crazy. Yeah, I heard. A criminal record against like an animal or something like that. I'm like, not you abusing animals. No. Not a dirty blonde wig. Ew. You know what? Uh-uh. That's nice. We just want to put this on something else. Wanting people to constantly to give to you. And it's funny because it's like I said, and I'll say it again. You always sit on your channel and talk about men about how men ain't shit and they don't want to do nothing for themselves and they bums and they just want to sit in the house. I like to go out. You barely go anywhere. Where have you ever taken your viewers besides to Manhattan to go look around? Where do you take your viewers? You don't take your viewers nowhere. And it's not to shit on you just taking them to Manhattan because you feel me. I'm always going live in my house, in my mama's house. Like, but you want people to donate to the channel, but people don't see the money going to anything. You sure as hell ain't getting. You sure as hell ain't using the money at 7-Eleven because you don't buy shit up out of there. You say Habibi know you, so you go in there and get you a free tea or whatever the case may be. She's not. She's not grateful at all. Maurice is not grateful. But you know what? That play that he was giving everybody in the beginning, it's the I love y'all. I need y'all. When my channel was down, I was stressing without y'all. Da 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 blah blah blah. Once somebody showed him how to put that cash app up, it was over. It started getting real greedy. It started turning into greed. This guy always making a mess. It started turning into greed, and it really got out of hand. You started being disrespectful. You started categorizing everybody. It's like, oh, the ones who do give me something, y'all the shit. The people that don't, y'all ain't shit. Like, and I seen it happening, and I wasn't feeling comfortable with it. It wasn't happening to me because I was being fruitful. I would drop like $5, $2, $8. Like I think I donated money to Maurice like what 3 times. I think the most money that I ever gave him was like $8. But as I seen how you started treating everybody else, and I seen how it was like getting to your head, especially because the other moderator bought you that couch. Once he got that couch, whoo, that shit blew his mind. And it's funny because now you don't even have that moderator anymore. She done abandoned ship on you. Because I'm gonna tell you right now what that was. Shorty was getting tired of supporting you. Everybody kept saying it was like, oh, she said that she couldn't moderate for him anymore because she had got a new man, and that was the reason why she didn't want to support Maurice no more. Yeah, whatever. How your new man gonna tell you what to do, and you just got a new man? I never heard of somebody getting a new man and he already telling you what to do. Get the fuck out of here. No, she was tired. You wasn't entertaining her anymore. That's what really was happening. Hold on 1 second, you guys. She left because he was gaslighting her, saying she was his sister. Hold Hold on 1 second. Wait, where's my keys? Hold on, there it is. Hold on 1 second, y'all. He was trying to say that the other moderator was using him. Ooh. No, he was using her to get stuff. Yes, he was. Once she got him that couch, it was like, oh, my moderator this, my moderator that, my moderator the best. If I need something, I'll just ask my moderator because she'll give it to me because she a real one. And one time I seen that he was live and he was like, can somebody pin the cash app at the bottom, please? Can somebody pin the somebody put type in the cash app so I can pin it? Nobody typed that shit in. Nobody. He was like, oh, if y'all don't want to do it, I'ma just call my moderator and get my moderator to do it for me. Where you messed up at is that you actually gave that bitch your address. Because if she was really vindictive, she could have used your address to really get some shit done. He thought he was going to get that big mirror. Oh, I remember that big mirror, that vanity mirror. I do remember that mirror. I remember it. Hi Taylor. Hey sweetheart. Like, but see, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Eventually, I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew that. That was the main reason why he was kissing up to her. That was the main reason why he was like putting her on this pedestal because he wanted her to buy her, he wanted her to buy him more new things. And I knew she was gonna get tired of that. Talking about from, oh, let me go make some more money for Maurice. You're gonna get tired of that. And eventually she caught on because I wasn't trying to hear that, oh, I got a new boyfriend shit. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Ain't no new man about to tell you what to watch and what to do on YouTube. That's a fucking lie. Ow, 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 ow. I'm doing good. Straight con artist. I'm doing good. I'm making me a burger. I knew that shit was gonna happen. But you can only play that role for so long before that shit start annoying you. Before everything starts annoying you. Because once I seen that he was kicking out people that I was like literally cool with, I was like, oh, this don't sit right with me. I'm like, oh, this don't sit right with me. Like I started talking about it on my channel before I left. And people was like, oh, there's some fake bitches on your channel. They be talking about you. No, we keeping it a whole hundred. Homeboy acting funky. He acting different. And everybody that wasn't beat for the bullshit was peeping game. Everybody that was still on Lil Lala Land wasn't peeping it because it didn't hit them yet. And I said to myself, it's no reason for it's no reason for me to come back to your channel and try to argue with you, bash you, none of that. Because what you do to a few, you will eventually do to all that don't comply. It's just how it is. Oh, my boyfriend, he just left. He just left and he went to work. He's gone. He's out of my life. We'll put some salad on this burger. Sure is. What's happening? No, Chevy was telling me how they had to unsubscribe from November's channel because he was being nasty to everybody. And I said, yeah, eventually it was gonna start happening to everybody. It was gonna start happening to everybody. Who else told me that? Somebody came in my comments. Was it somebody that came in my comments or was they in my live? I forgot who it was. Somebody was just like, yeah, I stopped going over there a long time ago. Like I was watching. Somebody said that they was watching, but they stopped going over there a long time ago because they saw how shit was starting to get nasty. I'm like, eventually everybody's gonna start picking up on it. The only people that I wasn't fucking with was people like Inner Beauty. She would come to my channel, bash Maurice, and then go back to his channel and praise him. That was the confusion part for me because I'm like, you ain't gotta come to my channel, talk about Maurice, and then go back on his channel and act like everything's cool. You ain't gotta do that. Aw, happy birthday to him. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Happy birthday to him. I think the last live that I seen, he was cursing people out. He was cursing people out. He was like, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you coming to my channel. You're blocked. You're blocked. You're blocked. And I'm just like, eventually, all those people that's laughing, thinking it's funny, you gonna be next. You gonna be next. Because when you got a group, let's just say if it's a group of 10 people and I'm attacking those 10 people, I mean, if I got a group of 10 people and I'm attacking 4 people, those 4 people that I kick out, those 5, some of y'all gonna be next too. Because what he's anticipating on is you see how I kicked them out? So that means y'all gotta step it up. And eventually he's gonna look towards them other people to start giving, 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 giving. But even the people that did give, how many times you think they gonna give to you? Not a lot. You burned your bridge with a lot of people. Now you barely got any people that come to your channel. You used to have hella likes, hella views. Your shit ain't like that no more. Your subscribers might still be there, but they ain't showing up. Girl, he knocked out. He was going to sleep when I got up. That's so sweet. Yeah, he troubled. Maurice is not getting that wave of energy like he was given when we was all there. Because it's like I said to Chevy, it's not only that those people showing up to see the host of the channel, they're there for the community in the chat as well. Is that my glasses that look foggy like that? You done fucked up. Now you got all these new subscribers, right? And now you got to convince these new subscribers to donate to your channel. And a lot of them gonna flip on you real quick. Cause guess what? They gonna tell you the same thing we was telling you. Why don't you get monetized? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I can hear it now. Why don't you just subscribe to the channel and drop something in the cash chat? Like that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. You probably had to get back with your ex-wife. Cause that money ain't hitting. You was not gonna be making nothing on there like you thought you was. People were saying that he was getting mad because he was telling people that he was back with her or whatever, and they wasn't congratulating him. He like, oh, these motherfuckers ain't really happy for me. Fuck you. They don't. You're right. They don't give a fuck. They not there for all of that. Cause you using them people, and now that you getting back with your ex-wife who's now turning into a trans man, it's like, oh fuck women now. Women ain't shit. Da 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 da. But you getting with a woman. You're getting with a woman. I don't give a fuck if she's transitioning or not. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Mm-hmm. That shit, nothing he doing on that channel gonna last. You can't throw out, you can't throw out fucked up energy and think you're gonna get good energy in return. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. The universe is all about aligning things back to where they're supposed to be. See, us as people, we believe in karma. But a lot of people think karma is something whereas though, oh, you do something wrong, it's gonna come back to you. Yeah, it's gonna come back to you, but that's just the universe aligning things back to where they're supposed to be. The universe is gonna do that. Regardless. You just gotta be standing in the right spot when it doesn't. And you're not. That's why you're suffering right now. Because you didn't put yourself in the right place. So now you're suffering for it. But I promise you, if you ask him, he'll be like, no, everything fine over here. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Because eventually, and I ain't wishing bad on nobody, eventually, that thing you got going on with that lady, it ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. Because I know you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. You don't love that woman. You don't love that woman. You're settling for that woman because she the only one that want to stand next to your weird ass. Hello. Hi, Nicole. God is good. That woman lonely and you lonely. That's exactly why y'all gonna be sitting in the same boat. And eventually, one of y'all gonna want out. Whether it's gonna be her or you, one of them gonna want out. Because it's not what they really want. Y'all just doing that shit to do. Take on my birthday. Paradise, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. That shit ain't gonna work. And I hope it do work. So we can stop hearing your ass be so goddamn miserable. The crazy part about it is he the type that don't want to hear the truth. At the end of the day, those people that he was blocking, they was telling him the truth. And he ain't want to hear it. Ooh. See ya, y'all. Snapshot sniper, whatever. Trying to tell you. Mm, that's why at this point, I was like, we'll see how long that shit lasts. Yeah, I was a little hungry, so I was like, I'm gonna make me something. I really didn't have a taste for the beef, but I was like, I'll try to make it tasteful. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, that came out nice. I had lemonade earlier, and right now I'm having limeade. I did this one with the limes. I had put some hibiscus. I had put that in the lemonade earlier. It was pretty good. I just didn't like that shit. I seen how he was treating people. I was like, I can't necessarily tell this grown ass man what to do. We're talking about Maurice. I was like, I can't tell this grown ass man what to do because it is his channel. And he was speaking about, like letting people go on his channel. And I did speak on it, but I spoke about, you know, if people feel obligated enough to want to give money. I was like, I believe that it's optional. Like people should have that choice. Like they shouldn't have to want to feel pressured to give to your channel. And he was like, it's right. This is my channel. I'm gonna do my channel how I do my channel, and you do your channel how you do your channel. Because then he had stated, he was like, I even seen you put your Cash App on your channel before. Right. You did. One, because they asked for it. Okay. Number two, if I put my Cash App on my page, I'm not gonna block anybody because they choose not to. I'm not gonna have people come to my page and be like, drop something in the Cash App. Y'all don't really fuck with the page. Da 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 da. Matter of fact, I knew he started wilding when he kept ending his channel for likes. Y'all remember how he was getting mad because people wasn't hitting the like button, and he would end the live stream because people wasn't hitting the like button enough? That behavior started creeping up. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm not. If I can tell somebody right now, if South Dakota was in here right now, and I'd be like, "Could you put my Cash App up for me?" She gonna type it. I'm gonna pin it, and I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm not gonna make people feel like, oh, you always here and you ain't dropping nothing. You just in here watching. Like, it was just like, are you okay? Y'all seen that meme on the internet when they be like, do you need some money? Like, are you okay? And once I seen how he started treating people, I was like, this don't really sit well with me. And I forgot who he had blocked on his channel. And I came to my channel and I was telling my viewers, like, I said, I don't think I'm going back. I was like, I don't think I'm going back because the way he's treating and talking to people, it don't sit right with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. He ain't talking to me. I just don't like how this is coming out. And I just stopped showing up. I just stopped showing up. But according to him, he was telling people like, "Oh yeah, I let her go." Why are you lying to these people? Moving weird. He got mad rude. Got mad rude, entitled. When that other moderator bought him that couch, that shit blew his mind. He was like, "Oh, it's up for everybody. She dropping bank on me. What the rest of y'all gonna do?" Mm, mm, mm. Giving out dirty wigs is not helping the community. Like, mm-mm. I didn't like how he was treating people. And then he would misinterpret how people were saying things. People was actually saying things to be nice and considerate. And he like, what you talking about? Why do you gotta say it like that? Well, what is you trying to say? Don't question what I'm saying. You know what? You can go. You can go. And it was just like, you the type of person when somebody gets like famous, for real famous, like Hollywood famous, and they let it get to their head and they cut down all the people that was there to support them when they was small. And as they got big, they got big headed. But we all see how that story goes. Ugh, good ratings. That was like when that dude, he was out in Manhattan and that dude pressed him. It's okay because guess what? What I did for him wasn't because I was just doing it for him. It's just how I am. Some people just don't know how to take good people in. Sometimes God put good people in their lives so they can show them this is what you could have if you get your shit together. This is what you could have if you just be a decent person. But sometimes they're not ready to be that decent person. And then God has to take that person out their life. You feel me? Like, that's why I don't lose anything. I don't lose anything. At the end of the day, because of the fact of my kindness towards him and everyone else that was in the chat, people naturally come to my channel without me even having to ask. It's just kindness. At the end of the day, Maurice is screwing himself over. He did himself dirty more than he can ever do me dirty. Ever. He screwed himself over so bad. That's why I could look at the situation and be like, you cannot dish out bad energy and think you're going to get good energy back. Yeah, it might be sweet for a little bit, but eventually the universe has to align itself back to where it's supposed to be. Hmm. Eventually, in time, people always show you who they're gonna be because they can only play that role for so long before they start getting tired or something triggers it. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. That's the look. That's our duty as human beings. God asks us to be kind towards others, to love Him, and to treat yourself with the utmost respect so people can be kind and reciprocate that energy. And that's all that was about. I try to apply that in everything I do in life. That's why when I seen how he started treating people, I said, eventually it's gonna come this way. So let me jump ship. Let me get the fuck out of here before that shit comes my way. Let me get out of here now. That's why I just stopped showing up. I ain't say like, oh, I ain't coming to your channel no more. You changed. Da, da, da. I just quietly backed up out of there like Homer Simpson. Like he hide in the bushes. I just was like, let me get up out of here. Cause I see shit get ugly. And if you'll treat them like that and they ain't even do anything, imagine how you'll start treating me. I ain't no different. Cause if you'll treat them like that, it's only a matter of time before you start treating me like that. And you ain't about to treat me like that. I'm out of here. That's why I forgot her name though. One girl was like, oh, what happened between you and Maurice? Nothing. I seen how he was treating other people and that shit wasn't sitting right with me. I ain't like it. But I'm not about to tell no grown ass man what to do, so I'm out of here. Hi Sheila. Oh Sheila. That's why when I see that ass now, I be like, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Wish you had your channel how it was a few months ago. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm hanging in there. Had to make me something to eat. I was kind of hungry. I took a nap because me and my boyfriend was here and he had to go to work later. So when he got here, he wanted to take a nap and rest. But he wanted me to rest with him and I wound up falling asleep too. We didn't wake up until like 8:50 or something. Excuse me, and I kind of woke up a little hungry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Whoever is the YouTuber and the host, it's their job to figure out how to make YouTube generate an income for them. No one applies for a job, then expect for the other employees to put money in their pocket. That's not their job. It's the place that you work for. It's their job to pay you. But it's your job to make sure that you generate that so you can make sure that you get money. It's nobody's job to put money in your cash app. You ain't nothing but a grown ass man intimidating people to put money in your motherfucking pocket. Ain't nobody on this chat fucking you. We not your family. We your viewers. And the people in the chat consider themselves friends and family because they close. They like the way they bond with each other. They like to come to your channel because this is the place that they like to go and do that. But you trying to pressure people. That's the quickest way to lose people is by making them feel pressure. We got to deal with enough of that shit in the world, feeling pressured. People coming to YouTube to get away from the bullshit that they got going on in real life, and then they coming to your channel to deal with more shit. That that ain't gonna work if y'all care. That's a psychological trip. That's why. Then what starts to happen is the people that donate, they start to feel a sense of entitlement, then start to try to talk down on the people that aren't donating. Come on, y'all. Y'all can do it. Come on, help him, support him. That's messed up, y'all. It's the I let y'all into my life, I let y'all into my house. You decide to press that button. Because guess what? If you didn't want people in your house, all you got to do is hit the camera button. And all we're able to do is to hear your voice. You choose to let these people into your house. That's it. Stop trying to use all these tactics to make these people put money on you. You act like you in jail and you trying to make people put money on your books. Like you wilding right now, homie. Ain't shit. He turned so rude to me because I had to dip out mad rude because I didn't send him money. Exactly. People don't have to send you shit. They don't have to hit that like button. They don't have to subscribe. They don't have to give you money. It is what it is. Certain things in life that you have to accept when you cannot control them. But see, in his mind, he can't control them. He gonna try to push some type of dominance. Or I'll block you. If you if you block a girl named Shirley, right? Let's just say if Shirley's a nice person, If you block Shirley, right? How many people are cool with Shirley that's gonna defend her when you block her? How many people are gonna feel uncomfortable when you do what you do? Let's just say if Shirley tight with at least 3 people in the chat, she real tight with them. When they see you do that, they gonna go, "Oh wow, not Shirley. Why you do that? Why you do that to her?" It's not gonna sit right with them. And eventually they're gonna be like, "Dang, you didn't have to do that. I mean, you should just be happy that we here and hitting the like button. No, it ain't enough. Block, block, block." This like, yeah, that shit is irrational. And if you like that on YouTube, you like that in real life. You ain't like that just for YouTube. You like that in real life. That's why you ain't got no friends. You ain't surrounded by no friends. I seen one person come over your house, and I seen one person ring your doorbell. You ain't got no family. You got these random people in the street that might say hello to you because you irrational. They be tripping. They be tripping. Mm, y'all, I might go back live again in like an hour. My boyfriend just texted me. He told me to call him. They don't. They like what they see as far as the materialistic things, but they don't like you as a person. I'm gonna be back later in probably like an hour or two. Hopefully, just an hour, because my boyfriend can get real talkative sometimes. I'll see you soon, sweetheart. I'm gonna see y'all maybe later on tonight. If not, I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow. So.